everyone, my name is Emily Bird. I'm the lead interpreter here at Goliad State Park and Historic Site. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our park and show you what you might have to look forward to on your trip to the park this summer. The centerpiece of Goliad State Park and Historic Site is Mission Espiritu Santo de Zúñiga, a Spanish colonial mission first built on this site in 1749. The mission was constructed in hopes of bringing the local Native Americans into the mission for the purpose of turning them into Spanish citizens who would live in the surrounding areas as Spaniards to help secure Spain's claim to the land. This mission was secularized and abandoned in 1830, slowly falling further into ruin for 100 years until the site became a Civilian Conservation Corps project in the 1930s. The CCC worked diligently to restore the mission to the beautiful site that we see today. Also included with the park is El Camino Real de los Tejas Visitor Center, the birthplace of General Ignacio Zaragoza, and the ruins of Mission Rosario. The Visitor Center was constructed by the same CCC company who did the mission restoration. Built as a home to house the caretaker of the park, it is known as an architectural gem as it blends 18th century styles and techniques with the modern amenities and comforts of a 20th century home. This site served as a living laboratory in which the men of the CCC honed their skills and made adjustments to design elements and construction techniques before tackling the restoration of Mission Espiritu Santo. Visitors can get a close look at some of the remarkable craftsmanship of the CCC, then step outside to the back patio and watch butterflies flit between flowers from a shaded bench. A short distance from the Visitor Center sits the birthplace of General Ignacio Zaragoza, whose father was stationed at Presidio La Bahia as a soldier in the Mexican Army. General Zaragoza became known and celebrated for his underdog defeat of the elite French army at the Battle of Puebla on May 5, 1862. The celebration of this event became known as Cinco de Mayo, and Goliad's proximity to this Mexican hero makes Goliad an important celebration site of Cinco de Mayo. Inside the birthplace, which now acts as a museum, visitors can learn more about the fascinating and short life that Ignacio Zaragoza led. A short drive south on Highway 59 brings you to the ruins of Mission Rosario. This mission was constructed to serve the Karankawa and was shorter lived than Mission Espiritu Santo. The site has a lot of mystery as its layout does not match that of other Spanish missions of the time. Unlike Mission Espiritu Santo, this site has not been reconstructed, and what remains of the mission structure is what survived after the mission was abandoned in 1808. Goliad State Park is packed with history, but we have lots to offer nature lovers too. My favorite trail is this one, the Aranama Nature Trail. This short, 1/3 mile loop winds past the San Antonio River through the thick riparian woods to the historic kilns, which were utilized by the Spanish and the CCC in the construction of the mission. This trail is best enjoyed in the mornings, before the hotter parts of the day. Another trail option is the San Antonio River Trail, which winds along the banks of the San Antonio River. This 1-mile trail begins in the picnic area and ends in the Jacales camping loop, passing by the paddling trail takeout point where you can take some time to watch the water move by. The last trail in the park is the Angel of Goliad Hike and Bike Trail, which begins in town, passes through the park, and ends across the river near Presidio La Bahia. This paved trail is perfect for bike rides, jogging, or leisurely strolls. In addition to the sites and trails that we have to see and explore, we also offer programming on various topics, including the site's history and the natural resources found here throughout the park. To find those events, you can look at our Facebook page, or you can also find us on the website, the TPWD website, and check our events tab. Well, we hope that this video has given you some insight as to what you might have to expect on your trip to Goliad this summer. So we hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching.